if you guys are watching this, okay, don't roast me for my curtain in my window, okay? We know it's messed up. We know it's in bad shape. We know it's in bad shape. We need to get a new one, okay? So don't go in the comment section talking shit, okay? On to the video.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, I was chosen. Whoa, whoa, I was chosen. Whoa, whoa, I was, yeah. I ain't asked for it, I was chosen.
What's up, guys? Your boy Kende.
And I'm Tawa.
We're the Tower Twins. And today we're going to be talking about a Storytime video about us having the worst New Year's.
Oh, man.
And it wasn't the best one, man. It was probably the worst one I've ever had in my life, honestly, bro.
Yeah.
But this was like 4 years ago, bro. This was like our second year of college, you know. We were just finishing that semester. And we were trying to figure out what was the plan for New Year's, man. We're like, what's the move? I'm trying to turn up, get jiggy, you know? So I don't know, man. You know, we were sitting at home just chilling. Hit up one of our friends. And, you know, he found 2 spots we can go to. And one of the spots was the cheapest one, and we decided to go to the cheapest spot. And, boy, that was not the best idea. It wasn't the best idea. So, you know, we're getting dressed. We're getting ready. But before we get ready, you know, my mom hits us up, like, asking us, do you guys want to go to church with us for New Year's? And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. And, man, I regret that for the rest of my life, bro. I really do regret that. Just looking back, like, bro, I should have just said yeah, bro, because I'd rather be with my family than do what we just did. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But we're getting dressed. You know, my homie pulls up. You know, he pulls up, and then, you know, we're in the car going on Google Maps, trying to find the location to the spot.
Yeah.
So, you know, we find the location. And as we're driving there, it just didn't. It looked sketchy. It looked kind of sketchy. It didn't look suspicious because it was an abandoned house, and across from that abandoned house was a shed, like a barnyard shed, whatnot. So we're waiting in line. Everybody's, you know, putting in their money, you know, giving their money to the person that's in the front door, you know, getting pat down.
Patting down, yeah.
And I'm thinking like, okay, cool, we about to get lit on New Year's, you know.
I'm like, bet.
We see a person we used to know, but you know, he acted like he didn't know us.
So I'm like,
so I was like, yeah.
And do you, bro?
Like, do you, bro? You know, acting funny. But I was like, whatever. So we go inside the abandoned house. But I realized there was no DJ, there was no like, you know, like equipment or anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this don't seem pretty professional. So the guy that hosted the party told us to follow him to that abandoned shed house.
Yeah.
That abandoned shed. Well, not the abandoned shed, but the shed, right? And it had lights, organized lights, and it had a DJ there and everything. But the problem with that was it was freezing cold, bro. It was at least like 20 degrees.
Yeah, it was freezing,
and, you know,
man.
Everybody's like, you know, dancing a little bit, having fun, and some people are just like freezing cold. Like me,
standing.
I get cold real easily.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
So, you know, there was this one girl that knows the host of the party. She's just walking around asking people stupid questions like, "Are you cold? Are you cold? Are you cold?"
Like, no,
she asked me, "Was I cold?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm cold." She said, "Warm up then." I'm like, "How am I supposed to warm up when it's fucking 20 degrees outside?" Why?
Yeah, are you serious right now?
Like, yo, stupid ass, get your goofy.
Like,
ass.
No, we ain't cool. Like, get your. That's what you want us to say, right? Like, you about goofy yourself.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was like, man, off from my face. But they do the countdown, and I realized, like, bro, once they did the countdown, I'm looking around, like, I just know we're not even supposed to be here, bro. Like, this is not the place we were supposed to be on New Year's. Like,
yeah,
we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. We're at a barnyard with an abandoned house, and it's 20 degrees outside. It's dark. I'm around people that's smoking and drinking.
People we don't even know.
I don't even know, with my friends, and I'm like, bro, like, I should just stay home or just went out with my family. But they do the countdown, and then I was just realizing, like, bro, I'm spending New Year's with people that smoking, drinking, and just acting on some goofy shit. And I'm like, bro, why am I here? You know? And you know, I just look back at that shit, and I'm just like, man,
we're tweaking, bro.
Tweaking.
I swear to God.
But anyways, you know, the host of the party decides not to put everybody in that shed and decides to move it back to the abandoned house.
That house, yeah.
And they had the DJ bring his equipment and they plugged it up and shit. And the abandoned house was pretty warm.
It was warm, yeah, but it was just the only problem with
it was just too small
and compact. It was small, you know.
Compact and small, so not everybody can go in there. Most of everybody that was at that shed fucking went home.
Went home, yeah. I would have.
They went home. They did.
I mean, I can't blame them for that.
I can't blame them. Most of the fine girls left, you know. I'm just in there. We just talking with people like, hey, where you from? This and that, you know, just chatting up. Talked to this one white guy. Yeah, he was getting females, bro. You know, he was getting jukes and everything.
Right.
I was like, okay.
I know. I had my little dance or two. You know, I was chilling.
I didn't get nothing, bro. But I don't know, bro. So the host of the party like threw all the money. He literally threw all the money
for it.
All the money that everybody gave. He just threw all of it. And I was like, man, I should have just picked my shit up and then dip. But we stayed till the end, and I was like, man, at that point, I was just ready to leave, bro.
Go home, yeah.
I was ready to dip. So, you know, we leave pissed off.
Like,
all of us.
pissed off.
We leave extremely pissed off.
Cold.
Just like why?
Like, why we here, G? Like,
and I just tell people, like, bro, like, I could be with my family at church, being blessed to see the new year, being blessed into the new year. But I'm here chilling with people.
With some basic ass niggas we don't even know, G.
Like just doing shenanigans. So it was just, I was like, bro, I will never do that again. I'll never party on New Year's again, bro.
Yeah,
like, you can at least go to a bar with your fellas.
Yeah, just chill, bro.
And shoot some pool, you know. You guys can do that, but like turn up on New Year's, that's not realistic. I'm sorry. But you know, when you're young and you're coming from college and you want to do something, make more moves and shit, you know. But I didn't enjoy that, man. It was not the best.
Yeah, man.
Best decision.
Yeah, that's just a lesson learned.
It's just a lesson learned. More of the story: don't party on New Year's, man. Please don't. You know, spend time with your family. And if they ask you, you want to, you know, go to church, do it. You'll feel a lot better. Trust me.
You just be grateful for like the littlest things in life.
Right.
Know?
So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and share this with your friends. And we're out, man.